Friends, welcome to the next JS series. In this tutorial, we're gonna see a middleware. So, middleware allow you to run code before a request is completed. For instance, if you want to write a exam, so before going to go into the examination hall, the student must have a hall ticket. That hall ticket is checked by the examiner. Once it is verified, then only they will be allowed to write the exam. So the likewise, the client is requesting the server for any particular page. So before accessing that particular page, it must verify the client is having some token. That token is verified by the examiner. Here the middleware is actually working. Once it is verified, then only we will able to access that particular page. So this is all about the middleware. So here, for example, I have a login form. So the previous tutorial we had discussed about the login form. So we have actually, once I submit this, the token has been generated and it redirect to some dashboard. If suppose I don't have a hall ticket or I don't have any token in the page, this page should not accessible, but it is accessible here. This is we gonna do in this project. And here we have a convention here. Uh, so our file name should be middleware.js, or if you are using a JavaScript, you should have a .js, or if it is TS TypeScript, you can also use for the JavaScript also. This file name middleware.js, it should be in the root of your project. For example, this is your root of your project authentication. I have to create a file name called middleware.js. This is our convention. And also we have a matching path. So the matching path is all about, if I want, here I have to go to the dashboard page. Once I have a token, then only the dashboard page I can able to route into that particular page. So the routing and all we have to give it in the particular matching path. So for example, I have to go to this matching path. So in the matching path there is a convention. So here export constant config you have to use. In the config you have to give a route. So here our route is slash dashboard instead of slash about. We have to give slash dashboard. Here path star, it represent the multiple route. For example, here you can see I have to go to about slash a slash b slash sleep c. I have to go to the multiple routes. Then I have to mention slash path star. I have to mention, suppose I have to go to particular a route or particular b route. So here I have to mention slash path. In this example we have to go to the dashboard. So here instead of profile, so you have to give slash dashboard, like that we have to give for a single route. So if it is a multiple route, we have to give path star we have to give. So this is all about the matching path. So matching path is all about when our the token is available, we have to protect this dashboard. Once we have that particular token, that time we will go for the matching path we have to mention. So in the project, I have a middleware.js. In the middleware.js I have a name should be the middleware. My request is coming. Whenever the client is requesting, the request will come. I have a method called cookies. The cookies having next header default. In next.js we have a function called cookies. We have to get the cookies method we have to use and store it in cookie store. So here in the browser we have a token. So in this login page, while I'm just login with 123, and once I submit, this token is being generated. This token I have to access from this particular, here I have to go to this. I have to use a get method of token. For example, I have, if I print that particular token default, what it will happen, it will be like this. The token is will be have a three key. One is name, name is token, the key is name, key is value, the key is the path. So I have to access this particular token itself. I have to access. In the browser, you can see in the name I have a token, the value have this particular token value. I just want to access this particular token. That's why I'm just giving, I have to access this particular key token in the value have to access. So if you are not giving this, it will show some error. The error will be like this: if your token will be must be a string or you int 8 array, the verification error will come. If you give like this will be the error. So you should give the dot value. So if the value is not exist, it will return empty string. So if my token is available, if it will goes to this verification token. If my token is not available, it redirect to the home page. So here the request.url, in the sense localhost colon 3000 slash home, it will go redirect to this particular home page. If my token is available, it goes to go and check with the verify token function, which is available in the lib slash jwt. It goes to this jwt.js. So in this file, we have we are using a JOS package. So in the previous tutorial, we have discussed about this JOS package. There we have discussed about sign JWT class. Here we have to verify that particular token. So for that, I have a class called JWT verify. In the .env.local, I have a secret key. So I have to access that. So I have to give process.env jwt underscore secret. I have stored it in this secret key. So I have to text encoder. Uh, I have to convert this string into uint array. So for that, I'm just using this text encoder to converting that string into u8 format, uint array format. So here, the whatever the token I have generated, so whatever I have get in the middleware. So here the token will be passed here. The token is passed here. So it's come to this in this token. In the token, just we will print this normal secret key and the uint array secret key for our purpose. Once the token with the encoded secret key, we have to use a method called jwt verify. That is from the JOS package. So here what it will do is, I have a token with the secret key. For example, in the jwt.io, I have a debugger. Click this debugger. I'm just copy this token. So I'm just copy this. So I'm just copy this and paste it here. So you will be getting the payload information. So I have to verify this particular jwt. I have to verify. For that, I'm just passing the secret key. The secret key is in the .env.local file I have. So I just want to copy this particular secret key to verify my token, whether the correct user is accessing or not. So here invalid signature. Once I give this, so it's verified, the signature is verified. So once it's verified, the payload information here I'm having. So this payload information will be passed to, here I have a jwt.js. Here the token with the secret key, once it's verified, it passes the we can access the payload information. I'm just returning the payload information, so which is here the user details. Pass it to the middleware.js. So here I have a middleware.js. It returned to this user. So if the user is available, next it goes to this particular matching path. So if the user is not verified, it redirect to the home page. So otherwise, if my secret key is not verified, then I will be getting any error in the jwt. It will show error like a jwt verification failed. So otherwise, For example, here I have to protect the dashboard page. So for that, I have to give slash dashboard. So once I have verified with the particular token, then only my dashboard page will be accessible. Otherwise, if I don't have that particular token, it's not accessible to my. So now if I give dashboard, so it's accessible because I have a token in my cookies. I have a token. So if I don't have this token, this page should not be accessible. So I can able to access this dashboard page. So now I just delete this. So if I don't have the token, the matching path will check, the this process will execute now. So if I don't have the token, what it will do, it redirect to the home page if I don't have that particular token. So it's go to this and just, so it will redirect to the home page if it is executing correct. So it's redirect to the home page. It is not because I don't have that particular token. So once again, I'm just giving a dashboard whether it's working or not. So this 3000 slash dashboard, I'm just clicking, it's redirect to the home page because I don't have that particular token. If I have that particular token, it accessible to the dashboard page. If I don't have and it's verified, if it is verified correct, then it goes to the dashboard. Otherwise, it will not go to the dashboard page. This is all about the middleware.